Welcome, everyone. This is Saturday Evening Chats number 51. This is the weekend of 1 year that I've been doing live streams.
Woohoo!
So let's jump right into it. We've got Mr. DM Foss, a co host extraordinaire, who I believe has been around since the second episode of Saturday Evening Chats, the third overall.
I do believe so.
And Mr. Rob D, who has been a very welcome regular on the panel. So welcome, Mr. New York Outcast.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody.
Hopefully, we will be joined by Mr. Kingpin. I forgot to send a link or talk to Seven Wonders to see if he would want to jump on and do a 1 year like update kind of thing. So we had out in the crowd first was Miss Vanessa Kitty, followed by Kingpin, Mr. FNH, Makojo, Warsaw Patriot. So welcome, everyone.
So how does it feel after 1 year? Is it what you thought it would be?
Yes and no. You know, the gun stop, I can't believe he's caught slumming it over on some, little panel, or chat. So, Mr. What's that, 20K?
Yeah, I wish he'd stop promoting that giveaway. It's screwing with my chances of winning.
I haven't even entered or anything. I probably won't. I'm just here to shill my giveaway. Were you going to say something, Mr. Rob?
I was just going to say you're an anti-giveaway son of a bitch.
No, I'm not.
Well, I am, so I figured we're in the same club. I like the ones where you're there and they give it away, but I'm not a hoop hopper. I'm not saying anything about their giveaway. I don't know anything about it, but you know what I mean. I just, in general, to me, yeah. But yeah.
G23 wins a lot.
I do more prefer, you have to be present to win. Like on Ghost Tactical's 25K giveaway, he did all that stuff. You had to be present. And damn it, if I would not have phoned in when I phoned in and won the Clover giveaway, I could have been the one to phone in first and won that damn Canic that Gizzard won. But no, I phoned in and got the Clover stuff, which Clover stuff was awesome. But, I mean, come on. A Canic? A firearm? I shot myself in the foot. So, yes, we have Mr. Wiley Gun 1776. Guys, if you are not subscribed to him, you should definitely check out his stuff. I think he's got 138 subs right now. So he definitely does some really good content. And he did a good series on his Holosun. He was having some problems with his Holosun, and so he contacted them. And, well, you guys can watch the videos to find out what happened. We got Mr. G Webs out in the crowd, who does amazing 2A work. runs gear websites for all your patches and 2A swag that you could need. And if you buy the stuff on Friday, you get free patch Friday. So, which means you get free stuff.
I put a link out there for the hens giveaway. That's what Snob was talking about. That's him, C4 Defense, Gizzard Gary, and Obnoxious One.
Mm-hmm. But doesn't Snob have a ranks?
No, maybe. I don't think so. No, he doesn't.
Oh. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't give Snob a rank so that his wife could time him out whenever she wanted. Kind of like what I did to Midnight Range TM for the longest time. I left him without a rank, and his wife would time him out all the time. It was funny as hell. Gizzard, yeah, he's pushing 1,000 subscribers, so I think he needs less than 20 to hit 1,000. So it's threw a link out in the crowd if anyone wants to jump in so yeah, I've been doing this for a year now, and I kind of figured I would have been producing more videos over doing all the live streams, but I really haven't had a whole hell of a lot of time with work and everything to get a whole lot of videos out there. So I need to start focusing some more time on doing some produced content. Now that I've gotten those shooting glasses with the video camera, and I've gotten them actually kind of working. So
yeah, those give you kind of a view like a GoPro.
Yeah, they I think they'll add a little extra when I start doing more shooting videos, so you can see like everything from like what my point of view is, or whoever the shooter's point of view is. So thank you, Snob, for the anniversary. Yeah, March 7th of 2020 was my getting to know me chat with Mr. Kingpin and Seven Wonders. And kind of all started out that Kingpin had shot me an email, wanting me to go on his channel and do a live stream with him and some other people. But we couldn't get all the scheduling worked out and everything. And then I just finally, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do a live stream of my own. And so I shot Kingpin and Seven Wonders an email, and they agreed, and well, it's led to this, the demon that is G23 on the airways. So
they got you all fired up and started, and then they don't even show up, huh? That's how it goes now.
Yep. So Ozark Yeoman says happy anniversary. Thank you. And Mr. DJ Play Nice is out there, says glad you did. Sorry I'm late. So question, after 1 year, how do you feel about your past year's work? So to answer that, there's pros and cons to some of the stuff I have done over the last year. I would like to say that I've done everything I wanted to do and promote everything I wanted to promote, but I haven't. And I wanted to do a series on the 50 states and the kind of the steps you need to go through if you can to get your rights restored. You know, as somebody who's been in trouble with the law at one point and who's been through the processes in Washington State to long drawn out financial issues to get the rights back. So it is possible. He says, what would you have done differently? Probably I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff I've done has been pretty positive. I think I've helped channels grow. Even if I'm not growing myself, I don't really care. It's the promoting of other 2A channels and just getting a lot of voices out there talking about this is what one of my main goals is. So I'm not sure that I would do so much different. Maybe a lot more produced content. And he says, what is the outlook for the second year? So yeah, I'm still going to do live streams. Not sure if I'm going to do super marathon long live streams where they're going to stay at 4, 5, 6 hours long. May start cutting them back to 2, 3 hours. You know, not
you say that.
I know, I say that, and then we go 5 hours. So, not too sure if I'm... So, I know G-Web's definitely turned me on to this channel called 2A Cops. And I was watching one of their videos right before I came on and stuff, and they've definitely have a lot of good thought-provoking stuff going on. So well, thank you, G-Webs, and I'm definitely glad you appreciate. Yeah, I just try getting as many voices out, you know, and if
just glitching up or something, or
no, I have
you
my
just
phone.
keep getting sidetracked.
My phone keeps going off at the same time. I'm
Shit,
trying
about
to
put me in sleep, man. Speak up.
So yeah, yeah, I just keep trying to promote, and try getting as many voices out there as I definitely can. And I'm probably going to keep doing the same thing. If we get new channels out and they want to see what doing live streaming is anything about, I'm more than willing to bring them on and let them definitely talk. So, you guys have anything you want to say?
God, Adam, it's cool you've been around a year or whatever. So good on you. If you're happy, then that's good. Good. So obviously, hopefully, the wife made you a cupcake or something and plans on giving you a spanking on air. That'd be nice. Yeah. Other than that, it's good to see you around. It kills time for people, things like that. So, like you stated, I guess gives other people, you point out things, you promote other channels, all that type of stuff. So, I guess you could state it's could be good for the community or aspects of it. So, congratulations on a year.
Well, thank you, and definitely glad you've been here for quite a few of the episodes and been able to put out your 2 cents, even if we don't agree.
Well, most of the time, it's been a pleasure. Once in a while, you get stuck on that Glock brainwashing shit. It's another story. But yeah, it's usually a good time. So when you're not trying to put me to sleep.
Glock good.
You too, Foss, man. You guys come on, damn it. It's Saturday. Get a fire into your ass.
I just woke up. Are you muted or did you die? G23.
Crap. I had my inline mute going. I said, where we've been going for about 8 hours, you're like, shit, I'm lucky if I've been awake for 8 minutes. Foss has to work those graveyard shifts where we're asleep and he gets to do all the fun stuff and deal with all the crackheads.
It's entertaining sometimes. Sometimes not.
Yes, I remember working graveyard in convenience stores and dealing with some of those idiots. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, customers can be an issue depending where you work and what you're doing. So, especially if you're bringing up convenience stores, depending on location, it can be very interesting.
Yeah,
see a lot of weird stuff in the middle of the night.
It's probably not anywhere as bad as your neighborhood.
I remember an interview at one years ago. Guy pulls out a club with like a metal pipe, fastened over the end of it, like fitted on. And he's like, "Would you be afraid to use this?" And I was like, well, "For what?" He's like, "Oh, in case you needed to, would you use?" I was like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "All right." Basically, he's like, "Are you a pussy?" And I'm like, "No." Like, what are you talking about? All right, you get an extra $2 for this shift. Da 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 da. If you need to, club them, drag them behind the counter, call the police, and carry on as normal. I'm like, oh, all right.
So,
a lot of good stories from that place.
Bald says, is it legal to shoot pistol in basement of unfinished house? Asking for a friend. Well, depending upon location, depending upon location, what kind of laws you have in your area. Depending upon how close your neighbor is to if they can even hear the gunshot.
Well, it's usually discharging a firearm near a residence or dwelling when it comes to city limits. So, that's why people get in trouble for doing a warding shot or whatever. So, if it's within city limits, it's a strong no-no. Out in the country or your own area, you might be able to get away with it. Some people have ranges in their basements and things like that. That's different. But the laws of the government may affect you depending where you live. And I would state, don't do it in most cases, because a lot of people are stupid and they're going to shoot something and get a ricochet or something like that. Because, people are idiots. People that, got to get a new gun and run down to the basement to pull a trigger probably aren't the brightest in most cases.
I don't know why you would want to shoot a gun inside your basement anyways.
I know a guy's done it here, and I laughed at him at the club. Thought it was hilarious because he was like the only black guy, other guy I know around here with a CCW, and he's sitting there just publicly talking about how he's taking his first shots in the basement, and I'm like, are you crazy? Like, looking around like it's trying to get your ass in trouble. Like, I don't know. I think my first reaction was like, you forget you're black? Like, you're gonna go to jail. So it was pretty funny. Between us, it was fun. Other people are like, oh, it's racist bullshit, but it's how it is around here.
There's guys that'll take and they'll just load primers and then shoot pencil erasers.
Well, that's a waste of a good primer these days.
Well, yeah, now.
So Andrew Faulkner says, very important question. General Tao's or chicken tacos?
At least you can verify the chicken tacos is probably real chicken.
You hope?
Haven't you guys wondered? Do you feel the texture of that stuff? Doesn't matter. General Tao, sweet and sour. What's the other one there? Sesame seed. It doesn't matter. The texture. Where do you get chewy chicken in barbecue chicken or any other chicken? Where is it like chewy and rough and you can barely get it down? What's up with
when it's overcooked?
Yeah, that ain't chicken, man. I'm telling you. Just look at the texture. Half of that shit ain't chicken.
Or if it's the gristly part, you get too much gristle and you'll get chewy.
So what are they doing? Buying the worst pieces of leftover cat food chicken there is to serve people? I mean, I don't understand it. Every damn time you're chewing up, you got all this chewy shit you got to throw in the side. I'm not buying bubble gum. What the hell is this? Doesn't matter where I go. Maybe it's a New York thing, but it's a goddamn ripoff.
The stuff they shovel off the rendering plant floor.
So he says, I'm letting y'all decide what I cook. So if he's cooking it, then...
Oh, yeah. If he's cooking it, that's different. Hey, whatever your heart desires.
I would say General Tao's if you're going to do homemade. Now, chicken tacos are also not a bad idea. But I don't know. I would probably go General Tao's with some, white rice or something.
What, no tongue?
That wasn't an option. The
I
two options.
You just sneak a piece on there.
You ain't sneaking tongue on anything.
That's what she said.
So, Warsaw asked a question up here. He says, thoughts. I think he was referring to Ball's question. if it was a 22, I don't see a problem. But he said bullet trap, 22, no problem. Basement could work for 22. I don't know. I probably wouldn't shoot anything in the basement. You know,
you could if you were smart about it. You can, but accidents do happen, and I'm sure homeowners and shit like that. And I wouldn't be telling friends. I mean, what you can do and what's legal are two different things. But I'd just be smart about things. And technically, it might not be worth it, because if you do have somebody call in and they seen that you're reckless with firearms, you may risk losing all that you have just due to doing that. So, I mean, at least have a damn ram set and part of a wall or something next to you, so you can at least say you refrain to something bald.
Yeah, that might work. Hey, I don't know why they're reporting gunshots. It's just a friggin' tool.
It's happened to me. Like, I was legitimately working in a seasonal cabin, and somewhere somebody called the police and they rolled up on me. So, but thankfully they were all cool and everything. But still, they were there.
Now, like airsoft or BB guns and stuff like that, that's a whole different thing than like a live firearm. I'd
yes
probably
and no, depending on your city ordinance. In my town, you can't use BB guns outside. I had to make a range in the attic for the kids, and then they still had to be technically supervised.
So all you had to do was put a video camera up there.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are crazy. Kids used to be able to run around with BB guns, not a problem. But nowadays, it's been so many accidents, per se, and stupidity and different things, and parents not keeping an eye on kids or teaching them not to run down the street pointing their fake guns at everybody. So, it's turned out to be a damn problem nowadays. The cities are, anal about it. They'll have your kid snatched up and being evaluated. CPS will be coming by, all types of stupid shit. It's ridiculous just for kids playing BB guns in the backyard.
I don't know. When probably you too, when we were kids, we used to play BB gun wars. And you get a bunch of us. Even if you got
targets and doing it responsible, it's still an issue.
We used to run around and shoot each other. There was the target was your opposing team.
You just wear a heavy jacket and sunglasses.
That was done. Wouldn't necessarily advise it all the time, or in some cases, because there is. My brother had a BB stuck in him for years. I can tell you that much. But it can be an issue, and I've heard other stories where people got it rolled out of their eye, popping a BB out, got kind of lucky, but they still had slight damage. So that might not be the smartest thing to really whack each other with BBs nowadays, but still, you should be able to do it responsibly, I would think.
Yeah, one of the kids that I shot with a BB gun, he was in school like a few days later, and he was squeezing his finger, and the BB popped out of his finger and onto the desk.
Yeah, nowadays that's going to be a problem.
I mean, come on.
Shit, your kid walks into the door, it's going to be a problem nowadays. So let a BB come rolling out of them. See how that plays out.
Yeah, like G-Web said, we had rules. No shooting the face or ears. Anything above the shoulders was like off limits. Now, if I shot you in the nuts, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference between those BB guns and the ones nowadays. Especially when, Jimmy's dad's buying him a $400 air rifle that can take down a damn deer. So, not saying it would be wise, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a little different. Back in the day, most of them were crap.
I had a
you could pump it up, blow your pumps out and shit on them, and all types of kids would be ripping them apart, oiling shit down, trying to lube it up, get it all good. It was a total different game. Now it's shit. You can hurt somebody with a BB gun nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I had a CO2 powered BB gun.
Yeah, that's good. First few shots are a bitch. After that, it ain't too bad.
High school, I had an Uzi BB gun, had folding stock. I put a scope on it and made a suppressor for it, so it was really, really quiet.
So yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think it's different, but it's a great topic, great little sport to do with your kids, especially now. If you do a lot of shooting and things like that, there's nothing wrong with downstepping the BB guns. Make a little range in the attic or something like that, or whatever the case may be. You can still have a lot of fun. You set up those little green army men and shit, you can have a ball. You can make bets on it, all types of shit. They're all a little different. The sights don't necessarily work great. You got to use Kentucky windage in some cases. CO2 is obviously, you lose charge over time, things like that. You can set pump rules, how many pumps you can use. But you can really have some good fun competition, even amongst adults, honestly. You can have a damn good time with that. So, yeah, it's nothing to sneeze at or look past. It's still basic marksman skills, and it's a great way to teach kids how to be responsible with guns before they actually step up to real guns. If they can't handle that or look at that respectfully, then they got no business holding a real one.
Yep. I was looking at some of those BB guns that are modeled after real firearms. Like the SIG 1911, and some of the other ones that they have. Well, at Big Five, they're proud of those things. I think like the SIG 1911, they wanted almost $200 for. That's like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm spending that. I see we are joined by Mr. Patriot in the Dark, who has the best series going on the YouTubes right now. So we've got Armed Ape out there. We've got Jason Stewart.
That's a pretty real looking one. M&P. That'll get your ass shot. But yeah, some of them do look, they want a lot of money. They have the weight, they feel right and everything. It takes a good eye, close distance to realize that they're not, legitimate in a sense. So, but yeah, they got all types of them. So, yeah, ones that look real, ones that aren't real. They got the ones that pop in and out of others. 1911s. I mean, shit, you name them, we pretty much had them. So
I had a
twin.
The Google moderator team deleted one of my messages.
Yeah,
I've been hearing that's happening a lot on a lot of channels. Yeah. All I put was "What up, Gun Monkey" to Armed Ape.
Yep. They're triggering on lots of different words these days. So yeah, even Sergeant Joe Smith, who says my message deleted. What the fuck? Well, Google is loving deleting messages lately. I mean, it don't matter. You can just say one word that they could misconstrue as potentially being racist. And and they're going to yank that comment.
Let's try this again.
A huge stack of air rifles, bows, all types of stuff. You can have fun with all that crap.
We had the airsoft with the little rubber BBs.
Yep. Yeah, some of those were those as well.
And a few of my buddies and I, we were out running around and shooting each other with those. And I shot one of my buddies right in his trigger finger, and he dropped his gun. And he was like, whoa, wait, I'm done. So then I shot him in his earlobe.
Like, yep, you are done.
Yeah, Armed Ape said this was an early chat. No, pretty much for the last year, we've been going live at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. So we just seem to always go till, what, at least 11 Eastern? So I know Rob was on the panel earlier with Rick's Life as I See It, and they were having a pretty good conversation about what will happen to your firearms when you pass. And like I was saying in the chat, I'm just going to give mine away, before I pass, so that I don't have to worry about, who's going to argue over who gets what. You're going to get it, or you're not going to get it, period.
Problem with that is you don't always get to know when you're going to pass. So, you could die in your sleep tonight. Yeah, your wife might find out about your 4 girlfriends and your Smith & Wesson addiction and take you out. You never know. So it is good to preventively have something down, at least down, for those people or something. Therefore, it doesn't come down to them, having to ask your wife and her being bothered or this or that or blah, blah, blah. It's not well, he told me one time 2 years ago type shit, because, that stuff leads to problems.
Yep.
Say Jason Stewart.
Yeah, Jason had the best answer out there. He said he was going to give it to his girlfriend's sister and let the party go on after he was passed away. I thought that was a pretty good answer.
Well, I meant the other one.
Oh,
he only owns 9mm pistols. He gives them out as gag gifts.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of people wouldn't trust people or think things will go one way, and then when time comes, it goes another way. People get real shitty about possessions and this and that. And to some people, they may just be looking for sentimental things, things that, you and them did, or memorabilia that's not a valuable item that somebody else might just toss in the trash. So, however it's done, you should try to cover your ass so it's done in the most respectable way as possible, in my opinion. Because, it's a shame what people do to dead people nowadays.
Just have a funeral pyre and have your guns piled on top of you when they burn you.
Yep.
That way you're strapped wherever you're going.
Yeah, Jason says the deleted message is the new norm.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that from, all kinds of different channels, not just gun channels, but
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is just one word. I mean, that could be misconstrued. Which, I don't know. Too much of a PC culture. We do have a huge PC issue going on.
Yep. All that coddling finally caught up. All those pussy ass kids grew up and became people to make laws and rules about this shit. Not everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah, it started with the participation trophies. Once those started being handed out, you had first, second, and third place, and then everybody else was losers.
It would have been a lot easier to tell those parents their kids weren't that damn special, but nobody wants to hear that these days.
I grew up playing sports. I didn't get a trophy every time I played a damn sport. If you didn't win your year, you didn't win the tournament, whatever, first and second place was the only ones that got trophies. Everybody else.
That's what taught you to try harder, to work more. If you really wanted it. Or it's not the thing for you. Maybe you're better at something else.
Well, you learned, losing hurts for a reason, so that you never want to do it again. And, you try harder.
Or you move on.
Yeah. Or apparently you cry and your mom takes you out for ice cream and goes and bitches, and eventually they change it and they give you a trophy anyway, and you feel like you won something.
I didn't get that shit either. I think I had a broken parent.
I'm saying. Me neither, but that's what it seems that's happened. Everybody's whatever it is. That's what I think it stems. It comes back from that coddle culture. I got to do better for my kids to the point where you don't teach them responsibility, values, and what it is for the sacrifice to lose, to get better. One day a girlfriend's going to dump you for somebody else. It doesn't mean you burn the neighborhood down. One day you might get fired. One day this or that. Like, you're not the best. But you can be better.
We need to go back to this. Just because you get dumped by an ex doesn't mean you burn the neighborhood down.
Yeah. Well, nowadays, what do? They go into school, they start an online battle. That turns out to issues, and then, everybody wants to jump somebody in a parking lot, and then God forbid he does fight nowadays. Now somebody's getting stabbed or shot, or somebody's committing suicide, or all this bullshit because it's continuation of just pussiness. Like, suck it up. Like, for the longest, you could have thought my name was nigger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does it get me upset? Like, come on. Like, I'm supposed to be worried because some asshole across the street wants to say something before he runs off. Like, I don't give a damn. It's not going to ruin my day, you dumbass. I mean, grow the hell up, people. Jesus Christ. Like, I got no business in an office. I know that. So I'm not going to cry because I can't spell shit and I expect everybody to figure it out. No, I just stay the hell out of an office. It's pretty damn simple. Thank God for spell check or my lady.
I don't say if I need to know how to spell a word, I just say woman. Spell this word.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, even spell check, because once they start going, well, do you mean this word, or this word? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Screw it. I'm just going to randomly guess which word it is.
But you know it. You admit it. You don't hide. You don't shame. You don't expect a crutch. You just you work a way around it. You figure things out. Whatever you got to do. I don't know. You don't build a crutch. I don't know. Yeah, it's gotten crazy these days. We all suck at something. You know what I mean? And we're all better at other things. It's just what it is. We're not all perfect at everything. Live with it.
I don't know. I'm pretty perfect.
Stop listening to your mom.
Shit. That's one thing we couldn't. Yep. I was the black sheep.
What are you trying to say? Oh.
Cancel him.
Uh-oh. There we go. PC culture.
That's it.
Welcome, wheeled and well armed.
Hey, how are you, G23?
Good. Thank you for jumping on for the 1 year anniversary BS kind of going on.
Congratulations. Yeah, good to be here. I see you got New York Outcast and DM Foss always. Pleasure.
Hello. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Grilling some burgers.
Nice. Any seasonings of those burgers? Got a mix down, or you just buy the store stuff and slap them on?
Oh no, I put feta cheese, about a whole package of feta cheese in a pound and a half. Put a Montreal seasoning in.
Nice. Add a little bit of mushrooms in there, and that thing would be perfect for me.
Yeah, let's see. I got the camera faced the wrong way, so let's see. Can you see it that way?
Ooh, yeah.
And fuddy mushroom burgers aren't bad. I don't know. There's one of the stores near us make their own store variety stuff. They got a few varieties. I think it's pretty good. It switches things up now and then.
So
made out mushrooms?
I'm sorry, what's that?
They're 100% made out mushrooms, no beef?
No, they're beef burgers.
Okay.
No, I'm not one of those guys. They just said you can get them with mushrooms and feta cheese, or they have bacon and cheddar cheese, or there's something else they do. They do like 3 varieties. So, yeah, so every once in a while I'll switch something up and grab one of those when we're being quick and lazy. Yeah, they just a ground up store variety, I guess you can say.
There was a store that I used to go to. They did like their own, hamburger patties, and there was bacon and blue cheese. Oh man, that friggin' was so delicious.
Yeah.
So I see we've been joined out in the crowd by the Poor Conservative and Miss Mystic Guns. So welcome, guys.
Is Mystic again?
I guess it could
be under her normal profile.
It could be Snob under her profile so that he could have a wrench, I guess.
No, I'm just like, I think earlier she got locked out of her other profile. So
I think that's Gunpowder Beauty. I know Gunpowder Beauty has lost her account, and now she has to go by her real name.
Huh. Okay, maybe I was all confused. Never mind.
Maybe it was Mystic. I don't know.
I think it was just Gunpowder Beauty.
My mistake.
Pretty sure that is Mystic, because her and Jason Stewart are making kissy faces.
Well, that could still be Snob. You don't know what happens behind closed doors.
Jesus.
So it says, I didn't get locked out. So
that's a don't ask, don't tell relationship.
wheel type.
Anybody been shooting lately?
I have not. Where I normally go shooting is flooded right now, and the roads are almost impassable.
Guess you guys are getting snow and floods.
No, we haven't gotten any snow this year. We've just been getting hit with torrential rains.
Oh, I guess Seattle got the snow and you guys didn't.
Yeah, Foss got all the snow, and I just keep getting the rain.
Yeah, it was just 2 or 3 days of snow, and then it rained and all melted.
So I haven't been out shooting, so been busy project and whatnot, different things. But weather's going to be supposedly getting nice towards the end of this coming week, so I'm hoping to get out and have a good day out. So it's been too long.
I went twice in a week. First time in a year that I've been twice in a week.
Well, I think I need to finally break down and actually get a range membership instead of relying on just going out in the hills. Because, but then if I'm going to go get a range membership, I need to do a lot of investigation before I go into just picking a range, because some ranges will let you video in there, some won't. Some will, have requirements on when you can and when you can't video in there. So.
Yeah, my range will give me a open range. They've got 3 separate ranges, and so if it's a slow day and they got the fan running, they'll let me in a range and put new people on a different range and let me keep the open range.
Okay, we have lost Wheeled and Well Armed.
That was the wrong button.
That was cool of them.
Well, and there you go. There you go, Rob. The comment is on the screen for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm staying outside. I did the inside range deal, and then mine was way cheaper than most of your guys. $100 a year, 120 or something. 24 hours a day, whatever. But there's just it's too damn small. It's like the same shit. Like, I guess if all you're gonna do is review guns, sure, go in there, shoot a few targets, this and that. But you can't do any movements. They got a bunch of rules. They want you to be at a spaghetti dinner every damn month. I mean, and then they want to browbeat you to death. That you pay a donate, or you pay your membership fee, but they look at you funny if you're not throwing donation money in every time you show up. Like, the whole day, like, to me, it's a pain. And then they want to harass you the whole time about being an NRA member. So I'd much rather just shoot out and myself out and about. I don't have to worry about anything except follow the state rules. If I want to roll around on the ground, draws, I'm dropping back, I can do whatever the hell I want to do without people looking at me like a freaking nut or God knows what, counting how fast I'm pulling a trigger. I don't understand how you guys put up with all this shit. We're supposed to be gun people. Like, as long as you're not doing anything illegal, it shouldn't be a damn problem. But most of these places are like, from what I hear, it just blows my mind. You can only pull so much. You can only shoot from this position. You can't. I mean, that's. We're not all here for just target practice or shooting bullseyes or whatever the hell it is. We're not all new people that just want to pull a trigger. I mean, some of us want to work on things. To me, it blows my mind. These range should allow you to do that type of stuff without paying extra tactical range or some bullshit. You're paying for the lane. It's like a storage spot. You should be able to do what the hell you want to do with it.
My range, I'll address some of those. My range is $350 a year, and with the VA, with the veterans benefit, it's $10. It would be $10 per visit. Otherwise, it'd be $15 per visit. So I go weekly. So I'm saving, it'd be normally $500 if I paid weekly. But
it's double dipping on you.
Well, I don't pay per visit. It's $350 unlimited visit. So, but also I'm allowed to holster draw, so I can holster draw as much as I want. And then on Mondays they had GADPA, which is the Georgia version of competition. It's indoor competition, which is great for me. And they sweep up after every single person shoots. So, wheelchair, I can, run around on the floor just as easy as anybody else. Just they haven't figured out in the rules how to give me a proper break as far as, discounting my time. So, I take 45 seconds and they're done in 15 seconds. So I'm always at the bottom of the chart. That's my only gripe.
So the one that I've been looking into is, I think it's like 100 or 120 a year, but they also have, if you do a family membership, it's $96 a year, due annually in June, or prorated for each of the months remaining until the following July. They have archery with targets and walking ranges, trap and 5-stand shooting, pistol steel matches, indoor range for handguns and .22 long rifle, outdoor pistol ranges for IPSC, cowboy, and defensive pistol, 200-yard rifle range. Then they also do classes for concealed handgun carry permit and hunter safety, private access to the river, so you can do fishing, hiking trails, and you have ideal atmosphere for training hunting dogs, picnic grounds and covered pavilions for barbecue. So yeah, there's like a lot of different places, a lot of different things that you can do here, and they have courses, things so that like they do stuff for training of kids and stuff. So you got here where they're teaching kids firearm safety. Go to rifle.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't teach your own damn kid, but
well,
I don't know. I don't know.
So
I don't know, man. You can do all that shit outside except for the indoor shooting and maybe the 200-yard range, depending on your location, for free without anybody browbeating you, staring at you, trying to steal brass or any of this bullshit.
But you also, like
everybody's different. You know what I mean? So
hunter safety course and stuff like that.
Yeah, all that you can go and take a class for. I mean, you don't. You're part of them. They offer it, but if you're not a member, I'm sure you can still show up and take a class. I mean, you know what I mean? So it's not really anything extra. It just fills the brochure.
Yes. So.
Why pay to go be regulated on what the hell you can do with the shit you bought? I don't understand. That's perfectly legal. That's what I don't understand. You know what I mean? To me, granted, like wheeled and well armed or whatever, that's different. Accessibility, things like that. That to me, that's what I'd be paying for in that sense in his situation. But a lot of us, we could do our own damn thing, and you have a lot more fun with it. So I'm shocked most don't. I know some states it's not the same way. PA, you got to buy a damn permit to shoot on state lands. It's not much. That's principle, but it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than paying for a membership somewhere. And you can do everything they mean except shoot inside, maybe 200 yards, however you'd like to. But again, that's just two ways of looking at things. So I know statistically they say most people shoot in an indoor range, which blows my mind. But
I'd rather be outside.
Most populations are near cities, and most cities don't allow you to shoot on your land or this or that. So I guess it makes sense in a way, but I just don't see the point, not with all the rules and bullshit, speculation. Shit, you can go down there and your gun acts funny, and next thing you know, at a public range, you're a felon. You know what I mean? If it happens in the woods, you say, "Oh shit, take it apart." And, you know, yeah, all right, fix, buy new parts, whatever it is. I mean, it's just too much bullshit nowadays to have everybody up your ass. I mean, unless you just bought a gun, you don't know anybody, this and that, then maybe that's the right environment for you. But you know, for people that have been in it, you know, why are you paying to go have a babysitter? I don't understand it.
The only reason why I've thought about going and getting a range membership is because certain times a year you can't go shooting like out in the hills because of high fire risk. So then you lose, 2 months that you can't shoot out there.
That's different. That's a reasonable, But, or maybe you'd have to drive 3 hours to get to a place. But most people say that, and honestly, they never really look into it because usually it's not as bad. It's just nobody put the effort to check it out. But something like that's justified. You can't for that period, so it's a shit deal. You pay to, use it for those few months or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on it in a sense. Yeah. It's just, it seems crazy to, it's like when you buy a car, you're going to get it's a state inspector sits in the back seat the whole life of the car because, just make sure 10 and 2 there, buddy, 10 and 2, like get off my ass. This is my car. But I don't know. To me, it's just, I've never been a fan of range officers and having to wait and take times and wait for 5 people to shoot. And then you can go change targets. It's a waste of your damn time, people. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know, but some people need that direction and guidance. So, maybe that does work, but I'm just shocked so many tend to go that way instead of saying the hell with that and find something legal. I mean, it's out there. You just got to look for it.
So, Wielden Well Armed says he's having internet issues. That's the reason why he's dropped. So, completely understandable. No problem, bud. Moo says he sent an email.
I've seen Squib's range. I don't know if you caught any of his videos. Like, that place gotta suck. Shooting through little cubbies on a little bench thing. You're just pinned in there. You got people right next to you yelling, screaming, somebody, range officer walking back and forth in the background, no privacy, no nothing. Like that to me is like, and I gotta pay to go to that place. Like, damn, I'd be pissed. Like, I don't know. Too much crap. It's like you're staying at a restaurant buffet with everything going on in the background. I mean, yeah, it could be seen as a distraction or whatever the case is, but it's just too many people all up in your stuff. That's where accidents are going to happen. Bunch of idiots that just bought guns, think they know everything. Standing right next to each other doesn't usually work out well.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I like going out and out in the hills because, I kind of like to be, like by myself when I'm out shooting. And again, I don't want to, if I want to be there for 5 minutes, no problem. If I want to be there for 5 hours, no problem. Some memberships, you have to pay by the hour that you're there, So it's like,
Yeah, they're only use ammo purchased there that's overpriced or all types of crap. Man, way too many hoops, man.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the only reason I was thinking about doing like a membership was so if I can't get out and be in the hills, and I still have an option.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, especially people that live near cities. Yeah, if it's going to get you out shooting more, I guess people waste money on worse things. Yeah. I don't go out shooting in the middle of the night anymore. I did when I had an inside range, so I guess you can say that was an advantage. It was nice because nobody was down there. You got the place to yourself, and I had some privacy. But I don't do that anymore because it'd be an issue if I was shooting, in my spot probably in the middle of the night. So unfortunately, but so that's a downfall. But
So I guess we had Screaming Skull Saloon in here.
So it might be helpful to talk people into shooting with you. Actually, never mind. So that's not true. I was going to say, actually, I've had more people come to the woods with me than to an actual shooting range. So obviously, because you can only have so many guests and all this crap, and blah 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 as well. But I was going to say, if you're asking somebody new, it might seem more attractive if you stayed at a range and, hey, you want to go out in the woods and shoot some guns? That could scare a certain type person.
Why don't you climb in the trunk? We'll go out to the woods.
Yeah. Well, where I come from, that's where all the fun is. So I don't know. Yeah. But I can see it being an issue with like a lady at work or something. Might take it funny. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to help new people out or whatever. But honestly, I've had more people want to come out to the woods because I think same thing. There's less people. I don't know. There's like a phobia about guns in New York. Yeah. You got to be a criminal or you're going to get in trouble or something. So I think they want room to run just in case cops show up. But, the woods has always been a better thing, I guess. Established fire line, all that stuff. You can talk through people, and it seems to be a nice thing where there's not too much pressure or somebody else looking over your shoulder going to tell somebody how they're doing something wrong or, how that gun's a piece of crap or whatever. Range people can be sometimes. Everybody knows everything.
Every gun is a piece of crap to somebody else.
Yeah, and everybody knows everything. I mean, if you're open-minded, a lot of those people can be very helpful, but you got a lot of those people that don't know shit and just watch too much movies too.
So I'm not to change topic too much for too long, but I know I've had a couple people ask me if I know anything going on with Nighthawk Medic because they've noticed like his channel has been deleted and stuff like that. So the only thing I know is that he was having some health issues. Not 100% sure. I've reached out to him a few times. I've talked with him via text. There's just certain things that I'm not going to talk about because that would be his issues. So I do want to say if you guys do do any praying, please add him to your thoughts and prayers. Again,
who's that?
Nighthawk Medic.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He is definitely having some health issues, so we hope everything gets better and he can come back to doing videos if that's what he decides to do at a future date. But again, let's just send him a bunch of well wishes.
Yeah, I wish him the best. I think he should have left his channel up though. Either way, he had a lot of good reviews on shotguns and things, and whether however things work out, good go-to for a lot of people on new guns.
Oh yeah, taking apart that one bullpup shotgun, man, that was like, now I know I don't want one of those. Actually, I still do. I still really want one of those.
You can still help, even if worst case scenario, if you're not around, you can still help one way or another.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen him at least leave the videos up, but again, that's his choice. And so
I wish him the best.
oh yeah.
Him and his family and his wife. Yeah, she's got to deal with him. So
Yeah.
wish her the best too.
Now she's got to put up with him even more since he doesn't have his panels to jump on and get out of her hair as much.
Let's just hope she doesn't stuff him in a closet.
So what's going on, Mr. Moo?
Dude, I am batching it this week. My wife and my daughter are down in Key West.
So we should be able to expect 2 videos from you this week since you haven't done one in 6 months.
I haven't done any in like 30, 50 years, 52 years.
So does that mean
I want to see the wife's videos? They're down in Key West. What the hell's going on down there, buddy?
I knew Foss was going to chime in. Go ahead, Foss.
No, I was just gonna say, so I can come over.
Hell yeah. Play some pool, man. I made some jambalaya tonight. It's freaking awesome. Yep, just me and the dog. Freaking pain in my ass. They're always a pain in your ass till they're gone, then you miss them. Yeah.
So we've got Carolina EDC out there. He's still putting out some good reviews. So even though he's not doing any live streams anymore since Moo ruined it.
Who did what? Oh, he did. Yeah. You know, it was so funny. I was going through some old pictures today, and I came across that screenshot from EDC, and I actually sent it to my daughter. I'm like, "This is what happens when you're on a live stream, and somebody trolls you." And it was looking angry that day, my friend. And she replies back, "Ew." I haven't been invited back to the BBC live stream since. It wasn't my fault. I was just
That's
it
horrible.
was just the one I was looking at.
So he killed his streams because of that?
No, it wasn't me.
I don't know, Moo.
Right. What he did, he put a link in the chat.
No, yeah, he opened it up in the
well,
chat.
come on, man. You can't trust people
I tell you
on
what,
YouTube.
I tell you what, though, Rob, he was like cobra fast on booting the interloper.
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, I think it's disgusting. I don't get, but there's weird people out there, man. Yeah, if they got a way they can hide behind a mask, they're going to do some weird shit. So you got to watch it. Just can't put the links in the chat, man.
Moo says it's not his fault, but yeah,
It wasn't.
2 separate panels and 2 separate occasions that people have had to remove a video with Moo being on the panel.
It's not my fault if I'm like a magnet for debauchery or something. Where's Kinky Sphincter when you need him?
Oh.
How do you feel like I do? Nice, DJ. Now it's stuck in my head.
Well, there's worse things that could be stuck in your head.
Yeah, like that picture. I'll send it. I don't have Foss's email. I'll send it to everybody else. So
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Rob's like, I'm checking my email right now.
Nah, don't send that shit to me. I don't want nothing like that on my PC.
Carolina EDC has got the face palm going. It was fun though. We're still. I mean, shit. What was that? Like a year ago?
Yeah,
Almost.
probably somewhere around there. Oh, it had to have been like 6 months. Yeah. Ozark says not just Cobra Fast, Cobra Kai, because you're the best around.
You're the best around. Keep it down.
So, Carolina says, have you started on your AR build?
Let me answer that. No.
No. He's all talk. Come on now.
I have the receiver.
Hey, telephone.
So that
2 years, we might finish talking about it when he actually puts it together.
I don't know where the screws go.
I'm just going to treat it like an AK and do everything with rivets.
Yeah, you should like rivet it together instead of use those pins.
I mean, who needs to worry about cleaning it? So Jason says that YouTube removed his Emmett and Otter show for copyright. Now it's been restored, so I have proof Emmett and Otter exists. Yeah, I've got to get a lower parts kit. A completed upper. You know, just the basics.
Yeah, I'm jonesing, man. I haven't bought a new firearm in months. I'm getting a little bit jiggity.
Yeah.
You'll live.
I was fondling a
Not too sure.
Rough Rider. I was fondling a Rough Rider yesterday.
The 16-inch?
No, I think it was a
my gun shop has
6.5.
one of those. I'm like, man, I should just buy that just to be funny. Because it's so ridiculous.
So Sam of Anarchy says, has anyone got new firearms or planning to get a new one?
Oh, I'm always playing.
Well, I mean, so technically, yeah, I guess I did get a new one because I do have the receiver. I just haven't completed it, so.
Yeah.
No, not me. I'm not a junkie like these guys. I can hold off. I don't need to buy a new gun every month. I don't go through withdrawals.
Right?
I don't need it.
Was it cheap bastard or cheap son of a bitch? I can't remember what it was.
Both.
Depends on the day. Either's acceptable.
Typical.
It's digging through my extra parts bin, and I've got like some extra roll pins and trigger guard, and I hate those to go to waste.
Well, go ahead. Send the roll pins to me.
Yeah, I've got a charging handle and some miscellaneous parts. We should do that, Bob. We should send that.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. Send whatever you don't want.
Are you gonna buy Are you gonna buy a complete upper, or are you gonna piece it together?
Well, I mean, if people want to send me the pieces, then I will.
So I've got like a couple extra muzzle devices and.
Be like a Franken
There you
gun.
go. It's his 1 year anniversary, folks. So everybody needs to send him an AR part.
Some AR-10 parts.
No bullshit. Put your money where your mouth is. Cough it up. You thought you were going to get something for free. Well, that's what you get. You get the opportunity to help the man out. Send him a damn part. Chop, chop.
Yeah, Foss, did you see that where, I don't know how long ago it was, where Gizzard Gary had the 7.62 bolt for his 5.56? We'll send you all AR-10 stuff.
Defense
He's
Dad
gonna get
says,
like a 30-pound box full of pins.
And springs.
PSA,
Yeah.
Defense
I'm
Dad
not
says,
gonna.
PSA has complete ARs for $529 right now. Just saying.
I'm keeping my springs. Those things disappear.
Yeah, I could vacuum my.
You buy
I'll
PSA,
probably get you a couple D10s.
buy direct. If you're buying PSA, 'cause apparently they don't cover the gun stores that you buy their stuff from. So
So,
Who's pissed off about that?
I don't know if
guns
people
and
are out.
barbecue. I think it's legitimate though. I mean, maybe how he handled it might have not have been perfectly smooth, but I'd be a little upset too. And I think they just use that as an excuse because I don't know, whatever. But either way, if you buy 3 guns, you should be able to assemble 3 guns. It shouldn't get kicked back or where they say they're not going to cover it, whatever the case is. It's bullshit chump change in parts. That they made the mistake. Just do your damn job, correct the issue. It's not a big deal, but. Yeah,
Wouldn't that be nice if everybody did their job?
I sent Guns and Barbecue.
God forbid, but because he bought it sealed packages from a gun store, they're not responsible now. That's their cop out because he was upset on the phone. So I'd be upset too. It's not like you spent $20. You bought 3 freaking rifles. I mean,
Mhm.
and I don't know if you guys heard the video. Like I said, I can't really condone what he did, but I've dealt with customers. That's nothing. I mean, shit, screw somebody's job up in New York. I mean, they'll be threatening to burn your freaking house down, let alone, $30 worth of parts. So, it's not a big deal. In my opinion, it was a shit thing. So just so you know, I mean, you still want to deal with the company. They got good prices, whatever. Just buy direct if you want your shit warranted. That's all I'm saying. Just everybody should know that out there. So not saying shop there, don't shop there or whatever, but it was kind of bullshit, I think, what they did with him.
So Rob will appreciate this. My contractor put the door on the pantry backwards. Not backwards. It's supposed to open to the left. It opens to the right. And it's all painted and all like.
Yeah. He didn't ask. Because people are funny. Sometimes people want it like shit different ways. So that doors, you always want to ask, double check and shit like that.
It's beautiful.
That's funny.
It's like perfect. And we're like, Aaron, that's his name. Aaron, the door opens the wrong way. He goes, son of a bitch. He goes, I'll be back on Tuesday.
Damn. Is it decorative? Got designs and shit on it, so he's gonna have to
standard interior, white ass, fake 8 doors. Yeah, it was repurposed from the other part of the the deconstruction. So now I got to go buy a new door. So.
Well, I mean, you probably could switch it, but the hinge pockets would go all the way across the back side of the door. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't look perfect, but for a pantry and it was being painted or something, I don't know.
Yeah, we're just gonna get a new door.
Yeah.
So Carolina asks, did they fix the issue? No, they did not. They blacklisted him. They've told him that he can never order another part from them ever again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they blacklisted him. He's done. He is done with PSA.
I sent Guns and Barbecue a PSA SHOT Show sticker.
Yeah, you did.
That's messed up, man.
I got a handful of them. We should all send them to him.
It was pretty friggin' amazing. I thought it was hilarious. So, Patriot in the Dark says, just bought 1,200 rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson and 2 ammo cans with 2 boxes of Critical Defense for $650. They threw in a Smith & Wesson 40 VE. Good deal? Yeah. I would say that was an okay deal.
How much?
He said $650.
$650.
Yeah, he got it all for that. Yeah, it was a good deal.
Really good deal.
I can be to his house in 2.5 hours.
He won't see you.
Nope.
But don't worry. He shoots first, asks questions later.
That's all right. I got ninja skills.
Don't worry, he'll smell your bullshit coming.
I'll take a shower in my wife's body wash, so I smell like lavender and hate.
Lavender, huh? That's the new thing. They got that at my place too.
What about the hate?
No, I don't know. I have much hate going on, but probably got some lavender, crushed lavender on my pillow, or lavender oil or something.
On my pillow? Shit, Rob, your thing must be worn down to a nub.
What thing you talking about?
You know the thing.
My things are doing quite well, buddy.
Don't you have a blister on the end or something by now?
So, Carolina EDC says, okay, just wondering because I contacted them about it and told them to see the videos. That was a couple weeks ago. So, yeah. He was kicked out of ever being able to order anything. And see, the thing, like I told him, he probably should have said, hey, I am legally blind, so I cannot, really access the computer. That's the reason why I went to my local gun shop and had them order it from your website.
Well, I'll be honest. It's all how you talk to people, man. It really is. And now, is he in the right? Yes. But how you come across sometimes instantly puts other people on the fence. So, you shouldn't have to play the game, but sometimes without bullshit, you need to. And it seems like PSA kind of was insisting he was playing the game. So, I mean, the big kicker was, him stating, so basically you're telling me to go fuck myself. And they took that as, oh, you swore, it's an insult, whatever, they can write you off. It's the same thing at the store. If you're bitching about something, as soon as you cross that line, you're giving them the green light to say, oh, fuck you, we're done. So you got to kind of know how the game goes. Like in some cases, not saying it's right, because it's true. You paid the money; they owe you the shit. You got all rights to be upset, but that's how it goes with those products. Things like that. But when it comes to like contractors, they'll be coming to break your legs or something. It's a different ball game, or depending on where you're at. But stores, things like that, it's a shit deal. But all in all, he paid his money. They should hook him up with the parts. It's a simple thing. I mean, any good customer representative should have had his shit handled like that, and it shouldn't have been an issue. It's not worth the bullshit. It's not.
Right.
But he pissed them off, and they got defensive. That's what I think went down. But either way, it doesn't matter. They should still cover his ass.
They wouldn't want me phone calling, because if I get irritated, I guarantee you, what he said would look like it was
the same shit would go down the same way.
I wouldn't give a shit, because then I'd turn around and sue him. I guarantee you they're going to spend a lot more.
$30 worth of parts. But it's all how you deal with it, man. I get it, but
it's
what's
principle.
it cost to be proven right? Sometimes it's all how you address things. It's the same way. Somebody comes to your job and is like, "Look, asshole," and he didn't come off that way. He really didn't. So I think their excuse was bullshit. But I know exactly what they did. They did what I expressed. You know what I mean? They interpreted it that way so they didn't have to deal with it. Also, you have to
think about, it's not just me being proven right. The fact is that you're also playing with the public opinion. Now, once they get told they're going to be getting sued, they're more apt to fix the issue because they don't want it to go public.
Bullshit. Once their attorney gets paperwork, then it means something. You can say you're going to sue all the hell you want, like 90% of people do that are pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
And like 2% of those people actually file paperwork. Don't even threaten it unless you're going to do it. Like I'm telling you, because they're expecting it. They know this. You know, that's why most people get screwed with. It's easier to deal with that one person that's going to sue than all you assholes that are going to say you're going to sue and you're just going to take it up the ass. So, don't talk shit. If you're going to do it, do it. And then don't even tell them. You know, you don't want to run your mouth because there's a good chance the lawyer you're going to call might have a conflict of interest. So you got to do research on that shit. Don't just go off on the top of your head because all you in the end, you were pissed off, you got over it, but you made yourself look like an ass and they won in the end anyway.
So Patriots up for trading Jambalaya for some 9mm.
He had 40 Smith & Wesson.
Oh, screw you, Patriot.
So we have thoughts of an old soldier out there. Welcome, Lee.
Hello. You old soldier. Sugar boom boom.
Are you sub to his channel, Moo?
Let me check.
Pretty much every day of the week he puts out a video, with his thoughts and stuff, and man, they will make you think. I know Rob subbed to him because I've seen Rob's comments a few times on some of the videos.
Yeah, I've been watching him for years. Well, I can't say years, but over a year, at least a year or two. So stumbled across, but yeah, seems like a respectable guy to me. So yeah, I've always checked out his stuff. Plus, like I said, he actually gets active, things like that. I don't know. It's I think decent. So yeah, I don't know. I don't just hop on or thumb everybody. So no disrespect to some people, but yeah, it's just what it is. Everybody doesn't just hop on and thumb mine either. So
I don't know why.
Rob D approved.
I don't know why I'm sub to Rob D.
Robbed.
If you're a straight shooter, I like you. I don't like the bullshit though. So no offense.
None taken.
Yeah. I don't know. The shooting video he did not that long ago with his son when they were out there with their 45s. That was a pretty darn good video. Unfortunately, I like his son's 45 over his. That's just opinion. I guess that could be preference or whatever. That's based upon looks, nothing about, because I haven't shot either one of them, so I can't tell you that either one of them is better than the other. But looks, I would pick his sons any day of the week.
I'd go for feel. I didn't see the video. I mean, I don't know which ones I have, but to me, looks they're up there, but feel and how you work with it is number one to me. You can have something pretty and not hit a damn thing with it, and that ain't doing you any good, but looking good. So
okay, so you walk into a gun store, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not planning on buying anything. You didn't go in there with the intent of buying a certain firearm. If you see something and you go, "Damn, that looks nice. Can I check that one out?" Then you're going to go to the feel. But the look is what's going to get you to go to the feel.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm more of a function guy, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, looks do attract things, but looks also raise red flags sometimes. It's like that. the hot chick. Usually she's a mental case or something. So doesn't necessarily mean that's the best one to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me the mediocre one.
Oh, I'm just stating, yeah. A lot of things look great. That's that's the sales aspect. It's the sizzle. The sizzle's what sells, but doesn't necessarily mean you need all that or this or that, or that's actually going to fit your needs, or that you can actually use it for the intended purpose well. It just looks really good.
You don't have to look them in the eye, Mo.
That's how I got married. She settled.
You want a reliable one that comes home at night.
Don't just in the eye. Well, the way she
when all your friends aren't trying to play with.
I am subscribed. I am subscribed to Old Shoulder.
Just admit it. That the way you got your wife was you drugged her, you gave her a bunch of alcohol, you took her to Mexico, got her married in Mexico, and then you said, "Oh, by the way, this works in the United States." And so she agreed that it did. So then you went and did a renewing as a vow so your family could be there as a trick to get her to then be really legally married to you in the United States.
Did I send you my manifesto? You're not that far off.
Shit, I stole my lady.
She is she is part Cherokee Indian, by the way. She only scalped me once.
Ooh. So G Web says, would you help pick between DJ Play Nice and Foss in Battle Royal to the death?
To the death. Ooh. What's the weapons?
I know. What do I have to?
Like nunchucks?
Oh, he's dead then. Yeah.
Maybe
straight up.
I don't know if it's
maybe a butter knife.
Yeah, he's still dead.
I'm saying I threw the link out there, so if DJ Play Nice wants to join the chat, and we can settle this live on air. I'm not exactly sure what we're settling, but we have 3 impartial people that have no background of what's going on. So
Did we miss something?
I'm thinking we missed something really exciting that went down last night.
2 men enter, 1 man leave. Thunderdome.
Throwing a link in the chat again. Oh, you're begging for it, buddy.
Stand by for email.
So,
butthole in 3, 2.
There you go, DJ.
I would send it to Rob, but he's on his phone. He won't get it till after he gets done live stream. He's like 3 hours later goes,
I don't want to see none of that shit, man.
I just got this. Thanks, Mo.
Well, it looks like DJ forfeits, says he wins, but I still want number 16.
What does that mean?
Well, if it was on the Patreon swap meet, the number 16 packet was a pretty nice packet that G-Web's put out there.
What kind of maybe it's a battle of the wits.
Ooh, it says help pick a battle,
then
make them fight till there is only a victor.
Ooh, the victor.
So we have DJ Play Nice.
Oh, it's on.
Yodel, party people.
Crew.
Yeah, so I think what G is trying to instigate here is that Foss and I death battle over prize package number 16, G23. I think you got that right. But I will concede I don't want to draw any heavy violence on a Saturday, and that whole to the death thing, that's a little too extreme for a prize package.
Maybe mostly dead.
You know,
Oh my goodness, that reminds me of Young Frankenstein and Marty Feldman or whatever his name was, freshly, old, 6 years dead, freshly dead.
True love.
That'd be normal.
That's a classic.
For sure.
so
Yeah, DJ, I played that video of Motley Crue to my daughter. She goes, "That's not them."
so G-Web says, how can you lose and want the spoils? I mean, you can want whatever you want. Doesn't mean that you then get it. If he is voluntarily forfeiting, then he wouldn't get the spoils.
Well, I will tell G-Webs this. I never once have received a medal or a ribbon for mere participation. That was not a thing when I was growing up. You either placed or you went home.
Yeah, with your tail between your legs like a bitch.
So,
No sprinkles.
I have a way of settling this. We hold off till next Saturday.
Death match.
And we do a random trivia question, and 10 rounds. The winner then gets number 16. If it is a tie, then we do a coin flip, and everything will ride on a coin.
Okay, one mere modification there, G23. Let's do a Dungeons and Dragons dice roll instead of the coin flip. That's more in keeping with G-Webs anyway, isn't it?
I don't have dice.
And only questions about 70s and 80s anime.
You get 70s and 80s anime if I get like 20th century popular music with a specialty in heavy metal and West Coast punk.
Mostly heavy metal.
Yep.
Oh no, these are going to be 10 trivia questions that I come up with.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I'm down. I'll be there.
They could be anywhere from U.S. history to music.
Come on. Why don't you guys get separate tic-tac-toe boards? Any target, flip it over, divide it up, make a tic-tac-toe thing, and then shoot it out. And whoever wins tic-tac-toe, you can be on the other side of the country doing this. They're the winner. So it's gun related. It's none of this drawn out, well, whose mother did this and blah, blah, blah. And it's interesting.
I'll agree as long as we don't have to know specific dates or have accurate answers.
What's this right answer stuff you speak of?
Any of the stuff that I come up with should have been stuff you should have learned in school.
They could just Google it.
Wait. Is it public school?
Let's see real competition here. Come on, fellas.
Well,
Who's making these rules, man?
I could look into
weak ass games.
I could look into. There's a website that you can play poker on.
Poker face?
Nobody wants to see strip poker. Come on, man.
No. So what you would, and then you just go and have the poker issue. You play. I like the trivia.
Can we play Go Fish instead?
G-Web says
yes.
Gun Channel trivia. Ooh. So we could go with, who hosted what.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention. Oh.
Oh, I just found the nastiest candy. Whoa.
Was that like fish candy with the anchovy on the inside of a Jolly Rancher?
Are you sure it was candy? Did you find it on the floor?
If you see these, run.
Well, once
Marshmallow with some chocolate stuff inside. That's not chocolate. I don't know what that is, but God,
it looks like a turd.
Kind of stuffed in a marshmallow.
It's probably a dog turd stuffed in a marshmallow.
Now that the snow's melted, I have a lot of dog turds out in the backyard. That possum hasn't been eating enough turds.
If they're melty, just get the hose
owners
out,
pick up your
spray 'em
shit.
down.
He likes my local possum. He likes the frozen turds. He likes gnawing on those son of bitches.
Went out back yesterday, and the snow is thinning out, and all I can smell is dog shit coming from the neighbor's place. Like that's
Exactly.
like, man, God, it pisses you off. Like last summer, it was like that. Go out for a barbecue, all you can smell is dog shit on a hot day. Like what you're trying to eat. Like, you dog owners really piss me off. And it's not your damn kid's job to pick the shit up. It's your dog. You get out there and pick the shit up.
No, the kids wanted the dog, so now they got to pick up the dog shit.
Yeah,
I didn't want
sure.
the dog. I
And
didn't
then
want
they
the
do a
goddamn dog.
half-ass job, and then nobody does anything, and everybody's running around covered in shit. What's wrong with you people?
I saw a truck the other day, one of the little commercial vans, and advertising on the sign, it was a business for picking up poop out of your yard.
Oh yeah, we have that here. Yep. And now they don't have any
Great.
kids.
Now you just stock it up until there's enough to call the service. Jesus, lazy.
And we just burn it in the wood stove.
Bucket of lime. Get a bucket of lime and a damn scoop. Scoop it up, throw it in the buckets, sift a little over. It'll last forever.
No.
Seen an old man do that. That shit was smart as hell.
No, because then they're going to think that's how I'm going to eliminate my wife's corpse.
Well, you never know. It has alternate purposes.
Just don't look at me in my eyeball.
So now we have a show for next Saturday. What we're gonna do?
How to eliminate your what?
Now I gotta figure out how to come up with 10 trivia questions.
What is true?
I'll just leave it up to the wife.
Can they be multiple
Don't
choice?
do that. She'll complicate it.
Yeah, wait a minute. It's against you versus him, so your wife can't make the questions. You need a separate third party.
It's not me versus
What kind of rigged
anybody.
shit are you trying to make, man?
It's not me versus anyone. It's Foss versus DJ Play Nice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, what you talking
So
about?
you're the separate third party. All right.
I'm the fourth party.
Now I'm being told to check my IG. I don't even know where my damn cell phone is.
This awkward silence is brought to you by Massengill.
It's brought to you by dog poop.
The pooper scooper of the stars.
What was that movie? That was God, who was it? Jack Black in it? Or the Evapo guy invents a spray that eliminates dog poop.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, it was called like Evaporate, something like that.
Because I would buy that in a heartbeat. Usually my sprinkler system takes care of it, but it takes a while.
Oh, when we had our old house, we had rock on the side. So if it got rainy and all soggy, then I'd just get the hose out, spray it down, melt it in.
Melt it right in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
The poor conservative says, I'll be smoking ribs while DJ and Foss battle.
Smoke 'em
I
if
did
you
that
got 'em.
2 days ago.
I don't
Tenacious
know.
D. Yeah, it's Jack Black and the other dude.
I don't know. DJ Play Nice has already said like 3 times, I should probably concede.
Death Battle.
I'm just saying, who, you know,
That Tenacious D with the when they're trying to pick their roadie. That's a good one. DJ probably know what I'm talking about. You guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
if you're talking about from the movie Tenacious D, I watched a little of that, but I think I was drunk.
You were most
I wasn't on
definitely.
that trip, man.
Yeah, Rob was doing mushrooms. Foss was on acid.
You know the movie to watch when you're on shrooms?
All of them.
It wasn't like a major box office hit or whatever, but the movie was called
Showgirls.
what was it?
Showgirls, right.
Like Mousetrap or Mouse Hunt, something like that. It was like early 2000s.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, that movie.
Alice in Wonderland or The Wall.
Oh, Money Pit.
Yeah, Mr. FNH was right. The movie was Envy. I just looked it up.
Envy?
The one, yeah, the one with the evaporate.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh no, it was called Vaporizer.
Mouse Hunt.
Pink
That
Floyd, The
one with the
Wall.
witch.
Poor conservative. Man, the Hammers freaked me out when I was so stoned.
I had a friend
was
that had the Wizard of Oz with the Pink Floyd dubbed in. That would probably be good. I don't know. I've never been high. I've never done drugs.
I don't advise it
I wouldn't.
because when I got high and watched Pink Floyd, The Wall, I stole my friend's phone off the wall and went to take a nap in the car. I don't know. I don't know why, but that's what happened. I haven't done drugs in my whole life. Sugar boom boom.
Andrew says, I've heard shroom sunsets are the best.
Jason. I was a big drug dealer in high school. What the hell? Uh-oh. Dad's here.
We've been infiltrated by the Chicken Man.
Okay.
Wait, and he'll start shilling the hens giveaway.
Dude, you better get on that.
Probably not.
There's a G26 there. There's
Is
a
it a
slide.
23?
No,
You can have
it's
a baby
free.
brother
Who
at 23.
There's lots of things in this world that are free that you just don't want to get. I mean, penicillin's required.
They've got knives. They've got what? Freaking like 300 rounds of ammo.
You know, tomorrow I will be getting like 100 rounds of 7.62 by 39
You can't shoot
delivered
that through
to my house.
GT3. Your house or my
Don't
house?
tell him he can't. Show him how it's done, buddy.
Right? just wait and let me show you. So
Let's get another video.
Gizzard needs 15 more to hit 1,000.
So if I unsubscribe to him and then resubscribe to him, will that help?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, well, it's about the best I can offer.
Oh, all my troll accounts are already subbed to him.
Yeah, don't do troll accounts.
I had a troll account, and then Facebook or YouTube got rid of it. So I don't even have a troll
Good.
account
Fucking
anymore.
troll.
You weren't trolling good enough.
I wasn't trolling at all. That's probably
Troll harder.
You see, that makes you sound two-faced if you got duals accounts and stuff, you know.
Dual.
Sneaking around, just screwing with people. I
Those
mean,
are
come
bitch
on.
numbers.
Where's your
Dual.
life at?
We be trolling, riding dirty.
Trolling, trolling, trolling.
Keep those rawhide.
I got gun loving grandpa over sharing my posts on Facebook. So I'd be careful of what posts of mine on Facebook that you share. I'm just saying, I have done many a days in Facebook jail.
You rebel.
I have even gotten the multiple emails threatening to ban my account if I don't change my ways.
Yeah, Gizzard needs 15 more. Come on, guys.
Give till it hurts.
3 pump chump. Poor Gizzard. Gizzard has a channel. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, he talks about chickens and chicken related accessories.
So, gun loving grandpa
Chicken
says, I'm trying to get on FB jail. Dude, I can send you a post for it is a 1,000% guaranteed you will do 30 days in Facebook jail.
What do we got to do?
Oh, gun loving grandpa says, I'm trying to get in Facebook jail. LOL.
They gave you like street cred, right?
I guess so. Because I have a post that's a guaranteed 30-day jail sentence.
Battle Bean.
So we have Mario out there. That's not Battle Bean.
There's 2 Marios.
Yep.
Sorry.
They don't all look the same, Moo.
This Mario is from South Carolina, not from California. Even though he may have been originally from California in the beginning. It's
I
not
only
the same
know one
Mario.
Super Mario.
Donkey Kong. North Carolina or South Carolina?
What's the
South
difference?
Carolina. The greater of the Carolinas.
I like the North Carolina the best. The mountains and the streams and the lakes. and the bitches.
There's a difference between them legally when it comes to certain things. I can't remember what it is now, but I was looking that up not long ago. One of them grants you, in a sense, more freedoms than the other. I think better taxes or something like that.
Conservative. You put a little video out there, a little squirrel and a 44 Magnum. That had to be cool.
I got a gun-loving grandpa wants the photo that's a guaranteed.
Send him a photo, Moo.
I know, right? Go ahead, send him that one chat photo.
Who wants it?
Fuck.
I'll send it to you, G23, and then you can send it out.
No,
Too late.
I didn't see it in the chat. I don't want to.
I sent to Rob, but he's already on his phone. He won't see it until after the chat's over. But it's not going to stop me.
Asshole.
Nah, I won't do it. It's funny though. Is EDC still out there?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen EDC comment in a while.
Judas Priest concert. Oh man, I never did make it to a Judas Priest concert. That would have been great.
I saw Def Leppard at the Gorge in George.
Yeah, me too. I forget who was with them. It was Def Leppard and
Ugly Kid Joe opened for him when I saw him.
yeah, I think it was either Ugly Kid Joe or Uncle Cracker or something like that.
So Richie Sambora.
Nice.
Um,
What was your first concert? Bob?
First?
Very
Okay,
first.
Buck. Okay, Buck. There you go. You should have the photo now. See if you get a jail sentence if you post that.
What? My picture?
No. The photo that I have gotten a 30-day jail sentence in Facebook for.
Oh.
It's not even a horrible one.
Well,
I mean,
it's all, you know.
We're not supposed to do that in a school zone.
I saw Alice in
Bob.
Chains.
Alice in Chains was your first freaking concert?
I'm not sure because I saw a couple that year. So I'm not sure if it was them or Sambora, Richie Sambora.
Oh, Gizzard said fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire. Holy shit. That would have been phenomenal. Zeppelin, Detroit, Rock City. I'm going to hand in my man card. My very first concert was 1985. And it was fucking Bryan Adams. But it was this hot chick. She had tickets. And, man, she had a nice rack. Anyway, it was at the Fox Theater. The Fox Theater in Detroit. And I think there's a couple people here that know what I'm talking about. That place is awesome. and Honeymoon Suite opened for him, and they were way better than him. I always love it when the opening band kicks the ass out of the headliner, you know. Pink Floyd. Oh, you suck, MKJO. So you think I could tell?
Heaven from hell.
Okay, well, you should check your email.
Blue skies from pain. Doesn't feel.
Poor conservative.
Steel rail. Sorry.
Poor conservative says played the Fox Theater and Harpo's in the mid '80s.
What?
Did you know Poor Conservative makes guitars?
Guitars? Yeah.
He's making me a knife.
Doesn't. No, he doesn't. Not until he sends me one. Nope. Whoa. Thanks, 23.
That is a guaranteed 30-day in Facebook jail. You post that.
But there's nothing.
I know.
You know,
there is nothing inappropriate about it.
But on the other hand,
there is that's
a school zone, and that's not a hot dog.
Wow. I like it. It's those Venus dimples that get me every fucking time. Son of a bitch.
So, this way y'all can understand. This is what I sent. And this will get you a Facebook jail sentence right there. Happy someone. I'm just saying.
It's because he's grabbing her foot. That's what it is. Did everybody see the foot?
Just add a consent form on the table and it'll be fine.
Pass me the sugar. From a cold steel rail.
So, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have seen a lot worse than that on Facebook. I saw a video of a woman giving birth, like, on Facebook.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
Like full on, you saw the crowning and everything.
If it's yours, it's both beautiful and incredibly disgusting.
Totally agree.
Yeah, but do you really want that video out on Facebook for everybody to look at your wife's?
Yeah, but it's not the same thing.
No,
Because
it's no.
that thing snaps back wash after wash.
Only if they put a
Why
couple
the hell
extra
would you even
stitches.
put that on Facebook? I mean, what?
I don't know, but there are videos out there.
I mean, why did your family and friends want to see that? Really? I mean, I don't. In some cases, that's.
Oh, when Jack was my firstborn, I'm like, dude. I said to my wife, "You got to see this." He goes, "Where's the mirror?" Because they had a mirror system there where you could, so she could watch it, and I thought she was gonna kill me. I'm like, babe, you got to see this, because it's like, come on, man, that is not right.
Yes, people are sick, man.
You think this thing is a thing, but Now that thing is coming out of that thing? Wow.
They go in there with the scissors and just snip right between the two holes, and it's something you can't miss. Apparently, what the hell's wrong with you people? And all that pulling and pulling, and the placenta comes flying out, and they catch it in a little pan thing. And you want to take that home? Like,
I had my baseball glove
crazy
flying out.
Okay, this has definitely gone off the rails here.
They should show that to girls in like I don't know, younger girls, so they understand. Yeah, sure. Will he love you in the morning?
Yeah, I don't think they'd ever have sex until they graduated college or something.
BS.
Let's show real life on TV, not the fake make believe shit.
Yeah, watch them. Have them watch it in real time. Like 14 hours of pushing. It's like, yeah, you really want to deal with it? All right, then.
Yeah.
I'm still staring at that picture, G23.
I bet.
He's almost done.
My wife don't get home till next weekend.
I bet you would not send that to her.
Oh, she wouldn't care.
You should send that and say, this is what I got sent.
This is where you're going to be on Sunday night at 10 p.m.
And she'll say, so who's the dude?
Oh, she'd say, it's about fucking time, you lazy asshole. Come on.
Oh.
Her response will be, after I wake you up.
On the couch? Don't get your shit on my couch. Not a brand new couch, anyway. The downstairs couch,
Oh, people should be respectful when it comes to furniture and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when she buys
it's not like you can just pop shit in the washer all the time. So there's
dude, I could buy a used car with what she paid for this couch.
Well,
are you serious? The fucking dog gets on it. Come on.
Yeah, people say they're worried about cash. Be worried about your neighbor's couch, okay? Your buddy's friend's couch that you go sit on and stuff. I'd be a little more worried about that.
You never know what goes on that couch.
Man cave couch is all leather, so that shit wipes right up.
Still waiting to find out if Buck, Mr. Gun-loving Grandpa, has gotten a jail sentence yet. No, I know two other people that shared that same post, and they ended up doing 30 days in Facebook jail over it.
But it's a tasteful picture.
I know. I thought it was very tasteful.
Well,
and I was congratulating, and saying Happy Mother's Day.
Now there's where you took a left turn.
Did you not read what it says on there?
I don't know. Let me click on it. Is there a virus in here?
Probably.
A bit.
Happy somebody put a baby inside you day.
I mean, you can make any kind of insinuation that you like. Heaven from hell. Blue skies from pain. Green field.
Okay.
The coals to breathe.
We got anything else we want to discuss? Any kind of ideas that?
Yeah, let's get serious.
Any kind of ideas you guys want to see for 2021?
Not after looking at that picture. Rob is going to have that in like 20 minutes.
Probably.
Sausage slinger. You know I'm right.
Don't hate me because you ain't me, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I remember when I was your age.
Gizzard says ammo. Lots of ammo.
You cut diamonds with that stuff. Ammo would be good.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit, I haven't been to the range in like 3 months.
Oh, it's probably your fault.
Oh, totally. Number one, I'm lazy. Number two, I have 2 jobs. Number
Only
3
3 jobs. Him lazy boy.
2 chains. No, 2 jobs. And to bookend that, I'm lazy. How can you have 2 jobs and be lazy? I don't understand.
Well, it doesn't mean that you do anything at either job.
Well, that's true. But when I'm not working, I don't like to do a lot.
Even if you are working, you don't like to do a lot.
No, that's true. Totally true. I get by with least amount of effort.
So, Rob.
We're typical lazy ass American.
Exactly.
What would you like
German.
to see? What would you like to see for 2021?
Shit, I want to see you do some backflips while you're taking shots, or some skydiving, or bailing off the back of a quad while the wife's dragging you on a sled or something. Yeah, let's see those trick shots.
Yeah, not one of those cheap Walmart sleds, neither. Like an old classic, steel runged, sled that you could steer.
I haven't been to a Walmart in so long, it's not even funny.
It's fun.
Well,
I want to see you continue to grow with on-point shows where everybody's gone to sleep and they have energy. And, I want to see you improve. So I can say, yeah, I know that dude.
Deep Thoughts by Rob D.
Gizzard says, I figure at work, a good poop is worth $20 at least.
Oh, yeah. You don't get up till your legs fall asleep.
I think every time you advertise somebody's stuff, they should owe you $5.
Dude, I advertise a lot of people, a lot of...
You do, to the point where it's like a fucking commercial at times.
Two live move. There's $40.
See, I would definitely promote your crap moo. You just don't have any crap to promote.
You and Fox
we keep talking to you about doing the bare minimum video of you sitting in your damn basement talking about scopes, and you won't even do that.
You had a picture on Instagram of a nice looking.
I know you're going there.
Hey, there's a lot of knowledge in that big head of yours. Let some of it out.
It's pretty big. It's getting bigger. Every
Lots
day.
of room in there.
Like from the eyeballs down, it's getting bigger. Oh, I did eat a salad today, though, Rob.
Jason's
No, I didn't eat a salad today.
Jason's trying to give tips to somebody who is a master of that one. Tip of the day: only date girls with the same first name. Makes life much easier.
Jason, you are correct. My wife's name is Michelle, and I dated 3 Michelles at the same exact time. Before we...
I was on a Nikki or Nicole trip.
Oh, there you go. Did she have abs?
And so I dated many of them, and I could always be like, even if you call them Nikki and they, it's Nicole, they say, oh, well, that's one of my nicknames, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no shit.
Well, was she like a crazy hippie chick?
Or you could go like the Rob D route, and he hollers out his own name during sex.
It seems like all the Nickies are like the wild ones, the hippie chicks or whatever. They're all fun. Crazy. Don't get me wrong. Well, yeah, but nobody ever seems to settle down with them.
No.
Hmm.
I once knew a girl named Nikki.
My wife can tell you that I dated many a Nickies.
Yeah. Was he pissed?
No.
Manula. What?
Manuela.
Man. I can't read. Gizzard. Stay away from redheads named Debbie. Trust me. Well, the redhead part was. It doesn't matter what her name.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you are going after a redhead chick.
Oh, I dated this one redhead named Rachel. Wow. Enough said.
I might know her.
I bet you do.
See, the Thoughts of an Old Soldier, that's also a common name for Spanish women.
Manuela?
Mm-hmm.
Menudo? She was crazy. Exactly, Gizzard. It doesn't matter what color her hair is.
Gizzard's all trying to go teenage on us. She was cray-cray.
I tell you what, if anybody needs any advice on women, call Gizzard.
What's that, 17 ex-wives? Working on the 19th?
No. Couple. maybe.
Who paid who alimony?
Yeah. Did you get some palimony? I doubt it.
Pussy payment, something.
Pussy payment. I got 60 months left. You got to get full coverage on that? Or just PLPD, collision, comprehensive.
So I see Rich White is in here. So welcome. I know he has a show starting in about 30 minutes if you're into wrestling.
Explosion barbed wire wrestling match. Death match.
Warsaw's coming in with some knowledge. He's 100% correct. And DJ, yes, she was a Scorpio, and I know what you're talking about. She will stab you in your eyeball. Get a cat.
Ooh, I don't know. That last part, that last statement, not so damn much true.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
No,
as long as they don't see it.
If you come back to the house smelling like another cat, our cats are going to get pissed off, and they're not going to talk to you for like a couple hours.
Well, if you have a smell, then you're petting the wrong cat. Know what I'm saying?
Sam of Anarchy says, date beautiful Italian women. Enough said.
Do they make pretty Italian women these days?
They might, but do they shave?
What was that, Rob? What were you showing?
That was a pastrami sandwich.
Ooh, pastrami.
Or roast beef. Oh.
Where's all the cheese?
Actually, pork. Mine's pork.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I know that chick.
Yes. See, that's where I was going to go with it. Italian women will get you killed. If you're dating an Italian woman, you better be careful because she will kill you. So will Latinas.
Oh, I missed the strip club.
I can throw the link out there for you. We're going to be probably cutting out here pretty soon.
Stromboli.
But the craziest ones are Latino women. Those, man. They will get you in trouble.
I agree with that. There's some of them crazy little white chicks from the projects. They can be trouble too.
That's because they hang out with the Latinas. And they get that Latina attitude. Mario's like, what the hell? You cannot tell me, Mario, that some of those Latinas are not crazy as hell. When I worked at the last company, there was everyone would never call me by my real name. They always just called me Sancho. So that was like, everyone would just be like, oh, Sancho.
Sure it wasn't El Jefe?
Some of them called me the boss too. But
it looks like maybe Mario had something deleted by the Google demons.
yep. So the Google guys strike again.
So, Foss, are you still up from like last night?
No, I took a nap. About 10 o'clock my time, got up about 2:30. So,
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know you worked like till freaking devil hours.
Yeah, he's probably 6 or 7 in the morning.
10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah, when he went live at 4 a.m. the other day, I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I got done working." Like, what the fuck? But then again, I was up too. So what's that say? Rob thinks I run on batteries. Must be Tesla batteries or something.
No, he runs on Coke.
And
I
hookers.
wish.
No.
Who, Rob?
Does your wife work, Kloss? Or Foos? Kloss. My goodness.
Bob. The mouse.
Yeah, she works during the day.
Is that picture?
So you only see each other on days off, weekends, that type of crap, and trade off with the kids.
Yeah,
when you let the mouse out of the house.
I mean when
Poor
we
bastard.
live farther away from my work, well, both of our works, I would literally come home and within 5 minutes she'd be going out the door.
Ooh, 5 minutes. That's 2.5 minutes of foreplay.
Foreplay? What's foreplay?
Get on it.
Yep, get to it.
That's it.
Mario says they should have called me El Guapo.
I don't know what that means.
He has a plethora of piñatas.
Oh shit! Who doesn't? Jason, sexiest thing I ever saw was a woman with a job. I hear you, brother.
That's definitely a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Or a must, in my opinion. Yeah, people are crazy, but yeah, I'm not your daddy.
Okay.
Sugar daddy, sugar mama.
Moo, you got anything you want to go ahead
What?
and plug?
No.
Any channels you want to plug?
DM Foss, New York Outcast, G23.
Well, thanks for jumping on the
They
panel and
They
hanging
have
out.
like halfway decent content.
Well, let's
Halfway.
not build their expectations there, right? Moo?
Well, see, I set the bar low. Then they go on there and see it, and then they go, "Wait, what the hell is he talking about? This is great."
Warsaw
Thanks,
says,
G23. I appreciate it, buddy.
Warsaw says, Armed Ape is hopping on. We'll wait around a couple minutes and see if he shows up. But Rob D, you got anything you wanna plug, or any channels you want to plug, or?
Oh, he's gonna be plugging low a little bit later.
No, thanks for having us. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, people.
See, he knows I'm right.
Mr. Foss, what do you got going?
Oh, not much. Check out anybody that's been on the panel. There's been links earlier in the chat, or anybody out in the side chat, or Moo. Start making videos yourself, because you never know who wants to hear what you have to say.
Yes, sir. Oh, wow. So, Thoughts of an Old Soldier says, at G23 out, Rob, or at New York Outcast, at DM Foss, appreciate you all. So,
You don't
thank
have
you,
to say
sir.
the at.
I know I probably shouldn't, but I still.
Yeah, that's like Night Strike always says NY Outcast. I'm like, it's New York, dude. He's laying pipe.
No problem, old soldier.
Yeah. So Foss, are you do you have any like cool inventions, creations like in the works that you've done for other people?
Well, there's one I want to start. My sister wants me to make something. So I was kind of getting stuff together for it, but just with
Dude,
well, my schedule has been kind of off, so I haven't been able to do anything. But
You make some cool shit, man, by the way. So
appreciate it.
Kudos, man. That's some cool shit.
I haven't seen a single thing that he's made that I have not liked.
That's because I don't make videos about those.
Yeah, let me make some videos of pieces of shit.
I mean that, like, the barbecue trailer you did for Guns and Barbecue, that was pretty friggin' rad.
I wanted to use that for a project and it didn't work out, so I figured he might enjoy it. Well, I gave it to him for his kids, but he won't give it to his kids.
Where the hell's Armed Ape?
I know. I'm gonna give him like 3.5 more minutes, and then I'm kicking this thing off.
We need a monkey to get on the football.
He's still busy flinging poop.
Poop flinger. Not to be confused with the sausage slinger.
Yeah, when I was a kid, was at the Honolulu zoo, and the gorilla craps in his hand, sniffs it, and then sticks his finger in it, starts eating it.
That is not a pleasant thought.
Gizzard says, time for a chill pill.
Who chill? Chill pill?
Gary's on drugs? What?
You know, mushrooms and chickens do not mix.
You see the size of those chickens?
Hey, dog, you see the size of that chicken? That was lost.
So,
Young Guns.
Shit. Young Guns. God damn it. That's right.
welcome, Jacob
He's
S.
off. You interrupt my thoughts.
You have thoughts?
Thought. Singular.
One at a time.
Take your turns, man. That's all I gotta say.
Well, we know that's what you say. $20 is $20.
Never did that. Not to say I wouldn't, but 20 rounds of 9mm, maybe. Now I think I got like about 3,000 rounds of 9mm.
Got a crazy story about $20.
Who, you?
Wait, that's not the right time to be good. Go ahead, let's hear this psychotic story.
All right. All hanging out, bunch of friends, this and that. Party got late at midnight. This kid ended up going home. He lived downtown. Somewhere along the way, he had to take a piss. I'm getting this secondhand at this point. Ends up outside a club using their bathroom, and some guy, old guy apparently, offered him $20 for a blowjob. Like, this guy was going to blow him and pay him $20. So he was all fucked up and shit. Then apparently didn't see a problem. He was like, whatever. So, and then he told me in front of my girlfriend at the time, and I was dying inside. You know what I mean? It was hilarious. Later on in another party, he ends up starting shit with my girl at the time, because they always had this little thing going. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Well, thinking back, I don't know. Maybe the guy had more, I don't know. But needless to state, she ended up blowing his shit up and embarrassing the hell out of him at a party because she had that dirt on him. And he basically tucked his tail and walked home. Never came around too much again. But he thought, it was $20. What's it matter? I'm not doing it. Apparently, socially, everybody thought that was pretty damn bad. So
Okay.
yeah, it was a hell of a thing. Don't start fights with chicks that got dirt on you, I guess, for $20 items.
So
Don't start nothing unless you want something.
breaking news: the Hens chat is at 10:30 this evening Eastern, so 7:30 Pacific, and it will be on the Gun Snobs
Gun
channel.
Snob.
Oh yeah. What time?
10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 Pacific. The only time zone that truly matters, and it's the
Oh, I
only
better
time
take a-
zone that is named after an ocean.
I better take a nap.
So Snob just told us, according to him. So
I do believe there's an Atlantic time zone also.
I do believe.
I don't know if there is. Let's find out.
What's the other time zones? I'm
You
not
don't
sure.
have to look it up.
Hey Google, is there an Atlantic time zone?
Beep, beep. Yes, there is.
Damn it, there is. It's like a Canadian time zone.
Told you.
Damn Canadians.
It's a Canadian thing. We don't worry about what happens in Canada. Yeah, unless it's something we don't like, then we'll just blame Canada.
Not unless it interferes with their Molson Golden or Letterkenny.
Right there. Not in the U.S., so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. You could go to Canada like Oprah.
Only U.S. time zones matter.
They don't have time zones in Canada.
We just say we don't care if they have a time zone.
It's probably in metric,
It probably is.
like 10 o'clock all the time. Canuck Stan.
Why are you so rough on the Canadians, eh?
Okay, so Gizzard says technically Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands are in the Atlantic time zone. Yes, but those are only U.S. territories. They are not United States like property. Truly, they're not U.S. states. So they are not like relevant.
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
So welcome, Mr. Warsaw Patriot.
Finally.
Well, he was saying the armed ape.
Oh, yeah, the other guy.
Monkeys can't read.
What's
How do
going
you
on,
know?
Warsaw? Can you hear us?
Send me $20.
Suspense is killing us.
15. I'll cover postage. Oh, there he goes.
If you really need $20, you could always go to the club bathroom.
Okay, guys. I'm out of here.
Shutting her down there, G23.
Yes, sir. We are done for the night. Enjoy, everyone. Stay safe. Remember to keep one in the chamber and be safe.
Bye bye.
Peace.